What's going on, everybody? MonkeyDude22 here for another Let's Play. This time we are playing Diddy Kong Racing on the Nintendo 64. This has been a long time since I played this game, but I thought I'd fire it up for you guys after watching that Hot News 64 with Diddy Kong Racing featured. It was another video that I just tossed up this week. Hope you guys enjoyed that one and the nostalgic factors that it brought to you. Definitely brought a lot of nostalgic feelings to me. So here we are, the player's select screen. We've got Crunch.
It's Crunch.
We got Diddy.
I'm Diddy.
We've got Drumstick.
I'm Drumstick.
And don't quite remember this guy's name.
My name's Bumper.
Bumper, apparently. And Banjo, you guys might remember this guy.
I'm Banjo.
I'm Banjo. Wow! Yeah, he's from, of course, Banjo-Kazooie. And this was the first appearance he made, and of course this little squirrel right here. Conker, if you don't remember him. Then we got Tip-Top the turtle.
Hey, it's Tip-Top.
Pipsy the mouse. And Timber. But of course I have to be Conker, because who doesn't want to play this game as Conker? Caution, please do not change rumble pack or controller pack during gameplay. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's go ahead and do an adventure here. We can go through a bunch of the different tracks we can see. We got Ancient Lake from the Downo Domain. We got Whale Bay from the Sherbert Islands. We've got Snowflake Mountain, Everfrost Peak. We've got from the Dragon Forest, Boulder Canyon. And from Future Funland, Space Dust Alley. Of course, you can maneuver around and you can take a look at all of the different tracks here. Dark Moon Caverns. Got Star City, which hasn't even been unlocked yet. And Spaceport Alpha. Whole bunch of different cool little races here we can do. Basically, the premise of this game here is that basically Wizpig has taken over this huge world that's going on here, which is called Timber's Island here. Let's go ahead and erase one of these files and start over here. This is actually, spoiler alert, this is actually a buddy of mine's copy. But let's go ahead and start a new world and see where it takes us. We're going to just do MD for Monkey Dude. Alright. Old school cinematics. Now this game came out in November 1997 in North America, and it was pretty much a worldwide release. November 14th in Japan, and 21st of November in Europe. So it was pretty much a worldwide release right around the same month, just a couple of days apart here. But there is single player modes and there's multiplayer modes. The multiplayer is 4-player split screen. You can do anything from races, just kind of battle modes and stuff like that from Mario Kart. This was really Rare's answer to Mario Kart 64, and it also introduced a lot of new characters. Of course, you know, Conker the Squirrel, which we're playing right now. Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie. This is really the first introduction to these characters. I know that they did want to do a whole lot more games with those different kind of characters. This is, of course, being the 12 Tales Conker 64 version of Conker, as opposed to the Bad Fur Day one that he eventually became. But yeah, a lot of cool different things that kind of spun off of this game here, and I'm kind of surprised they never really did a re-release. They did do the Nintendo DS version, where they actually did kind of a sort of different kind of take on Diddy Kong, and actually they had a race course editor, which is pretty cool too. But of course you can play in the car, hovercraft, or the plane. I always love the plane. And boom, we're in the plane. So let's go ahead and back up, and then we can just kind of fly around. So here we go, taking off. And of course this is how you would race as well. Basically what you want to do in the beginning of the game is you want to try to find balloons, because what can you do with the balloons? Well, it opens up the different race areas. But to get some of these balloons, you have to have the different vehicles. Like right now we've got the plane, and now we've got our first balloon. We really want to be in the car here for this next one, so I'm going to go ahead and try to land it here. See if I can land it and get right over here.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Alakazoo.
Alright, so now we're the car here. We want to go over here to the right, go up this ramp here, and then collect this first balloon. Technically, it would be the first balloon you get, but we already grabbed one. And I totally just missed it. Look at me. Whoop. There we go. Alright, so now we got the balloons we can open up, and we will be in Dino Domain.
Dino Domain.
And here's TT. He's one of my favorite dudes here. He's basically the time trials guy.
Hi there, I'm TT.
And you can ask him about any kind of game status, or try a trial mode, practice a level, and you can save ghosts and stuff like that too. So really cool. Let's go ahead and go to the first race, which would be Ancient Lake. And just like Mario Kart 64, you got all the different racers on the track. The bananas are kind of like coins. It's also somewhat of a currency if I remember right, but they help you to go faster if I do recall. Now, one of the cool things about Diddy Kong Racing that wasn't in Mario Kart 64 is the balloons are your item blocks, basically. So the red ones are like weapons, and the blue ones are kind of like shields or boosts, if I remember right. But basically, one of the cool things is you can stack them up, and they basically make the weapons super powered. So if I was to get another red balloon here, you'll see that my missile just became a homing missile. And if I get it again, I believe I get the dual multiple missiles attack, something like that. But let's see what we get here, see if I can grab it without missing it. There we go. Yeah, so we got 10 missiles here that we can kind of fire around and play with. Watch out for the dinosaur. Music's always kind of catchy here. Let's see what we get this time. Nope. Just a 10. Go off the boost. This is the last lap, of course, before the race is over. Now, if I remember right, in the DS version, these bananas were coins, and I think you did something special with those. But that's it. That's it, the first race there. Of course, you know, things scale up and things get harder as you go through. But what do I get for winning the race? I get another golden balloon. And basically what that means is, of course, I can go to different tracks. As you'll notice, we've got a bunch of different doors with numbers on them. You can only go in the ones that have the number corresponding to the balloons. So if you don't have enough balloons to open the door, think of like Super Mario 64, same kind of thing. You had to have so many stars to go into the next area, and that's pretty much the same thing here. But usually the easiest way to do it is just to go in order. And of course, once you beat it and you get the balloon already, then it'll let you know with that balloon on the door. Alright, so the green ones, I think that was like an oil slick if I remember right. You have to forgive me, it's been a long time since I played this game. This game came out in 1997, and I think the last time I played it was probably about 10 years ago. Something like that. I never actually owned a copy of Diddy Kong Racing myself. I've always actually borrowed them from friends, but one of my friends was nice enough to lend me his copy here so that I could kind of play it for some Throwback Thursday. Let's see what we got here. We got the kind of like a mine. Drop that there and see if anybody runs into it. Probably not. There's not really power slides that there is in Mario 64. You're just kind of doing like a slide. So there's really no power slide to give you a boost, that I recall anyway. But what I always loved about this game was I loved the varied tracks. The tracks were always cool, but I really loved the fact that you could be in different vehicles. You could do, you know, the cars, the hovercrafts, the planes. The planes were my favorite to always race in. Anytime we did multiplayer races, I would always try to be the plane if I could. They all went about the same speed, so I don't think there was any sort of advantage or disadvantage, of course, unless you're the hovercraft and you were racing on water, but, you know, for the most part, it was fairly even. Still doing pretty good, not too bad. Uh-oh. Of course, I spoke too soon. Run into one of those oil slicks. So I'm trying a new upscaler here that I'm doing with these games. Let me know in the comments section what you think so far, if the quality's halfway decent. Because these games weren't even 640 by 480 resolution, and I have an upscaler that upscales it to 1080p. Of course, since it's not a native 1080p source, you know, it kind of looks a little stretched in some aspects. But I think it does a decent job. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. This is for you. Thank you for the balloon. What's that dude name? I don't even remember what his name is. Power slide. Let's go to Jungle Falls.
Jungle Falls.
Alright, here we go. I've actually seen some racers this time. Things are starting to scale up a little bit, I think. Bye-bye. Coming after you next, Crunch. Boom! Now, if I remember right, there was certain keys or something that you got that they were hidden. It was like one racetrack, if I remember right, in every single area. And I know this was the level that had it. I just don't remember where it was. I have a general idea. I think it was over here. It might have even been behind this thing. No, that wasn't it. They just got wrecked. Maybe it was on the other side of that bony dude over there, that dinosaur thing. I'm on the final lap, so I don't want to screw myself here, so just make sure that I want to get through in first place, so I don't have to do it again necessarily. It's going to be a close one now. Oh, go, go, go. Uh-oh. Oh no, I only got second. Guess I kind of underestimated it there. I thought that I would have a little bit more time to do a little bit of searching for it, but I guess not. Conker got second. Try again. We'll get this one. I'll make sure to pass it, no problem. This game got pretty good reviews when it first came out. I don't know many people that disliked the game, other than, you know, they compared it to like Mario Kart, and they're just like, oh, it doesn't have Mario characters. But I don't know, if there was going to be a Mario Kart clone, I mean, I think that this is probably the best clone that's ever existed, aside from maybe Mario and Sonic, or Sonic and All-Stars Racing. Sonic, is it Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, or is it Sonic Transformed? Yeah, probably the first one. I mean, because, of course, you can be Ryo Hazuki in the Sonic All-Stars Racing game, and you can drive the forklift. Who doesn't want to do that? Of course, if you know me, or been following me for a decent amount of time, you know that Shenmue is my favorite game of all time. Need to continue that series. So the first thing that I really started uploading on YouTube was Let's Plays, and the first game that I ever did was Shenmue, because of course it's my favorite game, so why not start with my favorite? But I never did Shenmue 2, and I never finished the Let's Play of the first one, but it's been a long time, and that was before I even started doing commentary on the tracks. I was mainly just kind of playing the game, and I don't think that's very interesting to just sit there and watch the gameplay. I mean, it's much better with more commentary. Maybe I'll do a live stream. Maybe I'll do live stream Shenmue. Maybe Shenmue Sundays or Shenmue Saturdays or something like that. Play through it. I always like playing through that game. No matter how many times I play it, I always love it. This is for you. Alright, so we got 5 balloons now. I think that's enough to get through to the final boss. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think the boss is over here. Nope. Let's see. What did I even say? Skipped through it so quick I didn't even catch it. Let's try to go up to it again. To enter this door, you must find the key. The key is hidden on one of the Dino Domain racetracks. Keep searching. Alright, so that's the time trial area. Not necessarily what we're looking for. That's the exit. Maybe it's here? Must have all the balloons from this world. Keep racing. Alright, so you got to go through all the races in order to get the boss. So let's go ahead and do... Looks like we got one more. Hot Top Volcano. Let's do it. And here we go with the planes. Of course, this one you're actually inside a volcano. So if I recall, you can only do the planes or the hovercraft in this one. Oh wow, that was horrible. Let's see. Alright, I believe it's... Yeah, I think it's the R button will actually get you to do a tight turn. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Oh, watch out for the dino. Gotta get used to these controls again. There we go. Sharp turn. Up and down. Let's get that red balloon so we got some homing missiles. Ah, do a barrel roll. There we go. Watch out for the dino. Right through. There we go. And let's cut the turn. There we go. I got 10 missiles. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Go, go, go. Oh, what's up, Diddy? Oh, gosh. I messed up so bad there. Come on, Clutch. Get him. Alright. You're gonna have to cut this close. Oh no, I hit him in the head. Oh, get the boost. Come on. Yeah, there we go. See ya, Diddy. Woo! That was close. That was close. I thought he was gonna come up and get me at the end, but just managed to escape by him. Alright, so now we get to go to the boss battle now. And it's really just a race. All you're doing is racing the boss. I'm trying to remember what the boss was on this one. I think it was a Triceratops or some sort of dinosaur. Basically, it's like a spiral mountain that you have to go all the way up. And I believe it was a Triceratops, but we'll find out. All right. Yep, Triceratops. That's what it was. Alright, challenge me to that race. I know if I recall, basically you go through it twice. Oh wow, you little cheater there, huh? You little cheater. Little cheater Triceratops. That was bad. Uh-oh. Ugh. Kinda hard to avoid that. But if I recall, the way it works is once you once you beat the boss on the first time around, you have to do it again, but you have to go through all the tracks again and collect, I think, 10 coins, I think, and win the race. I don't know, something like that. Come on. Come on. Alright, well, this one's lost. And there's no such thing as catch-up logic in this game. So, I mean, literally you're just trying to go as fast as you can, and at this point, I think I'm SOL here. Yep. Alright, let's try that one again.
Maybe next time. Come back whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready right now. I am so ready right now. Let's do this. There we go. That's the start we needed. You gonna try to run me over? Is that what you think you're gonna do? I want to save up. I want to get the 10 missiles. That might actually help. I gotta catch up. Can't let them get too far ahead of me. There we go. I wish I could shoot this missile behind me. I don't think you can do that though, and I don't really want to try to do that and waste the missile. Alright, there we go. I got a homing. This ought to help. Don't want the boost. Alright, there's where I screwed up last time. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now just get around the curves. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. So long. Goodbye. Be the shame. Oh, there it is. First.
Well done, kid. Now try my new challenge. Collect all of my silver coins from around the dial domain. You must find 8 from each level and win, and then come back to see me.
Yeah, so I gotta get 8 coins in each racetrack and then race him again. Try pressing brake when skidding. Okay. I'm always gonna hit the gas button. I'm not going to even bother, but let's see what that does. Oh, there we go. Quick turn. Quick turn. Alright, I don't think I can go anywhere else yet. I think I need to do all the other ones, but I think that's going to about wrap it up for this Let's Play, for this Throwback Thursday. If you want to see more of Diddy Kong Racing, please let me know by leaving a comment in the comment sections below. Drop a like on this video and share it out with your friends if you think they might be interested in taking a look at some of the old school Nintendo 64 Diddy Kong Racing. But with that said, I'm MonkeyDude22. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.